Welcome to the first episode of Otaku Evolution. I'm your host, Mike, Penguin Truth, and today's topic is one of my favorite anime of all time, the 2003 hit Fullmetal Alchemist. Based largely on Hiromu Arakawa's hit shonen manga that ran from 2001 to 2010, the show centers on two young brothers, Edward and Alphonse Elric, who live in a world of fantastical science, alchemy, which produces magical-like results and is used for both good and for ill. The two paid a hefty price for trying to resurrect their mother using alchemy, failing catastrophically and causing Ed to lose 2 limbs and resulting in Al being forced to live as a suit of armor. Now they wander their nation looking for a way to get back what they lost at nearly any cost.
Even though we were trying to restore our own bodies, it was still human transmutation we were after. A forbidden science. If we failed the next time, there would probably be nothing left of us. We had no idea what the future would hold, but we knew there was no turning back.
I first encountered FMA after suffering after Bebop anime burnout. A friend recommended I check out this new series by the same people who produced the Cowboy Bebop movie, Studio Bones. The director for this 51-episode TV series is Seiji Mizashima, who directed Slayer's Next, Die Guard, and went on to directing Gundam 00 and Hanamaru Kindergarten. The TV series' main writer was Sho Ayakawa, who's best known for, you know what, let's move on. In our world, alchemy is nothing more than an archaic pseudoscience that blends philosophy and religion. You know, like astrology, or creationism. But in the world of FMA, the magical-like alchemy, while producing miraculous results, still lives by a very basic principle: conservation of mass. Matter can neither be created nor destroyed, only rearranged. In FMA, it's referred to mainly as equivalent exchange.
This isn't witchcraft, it's a science, and you don't make things out of thin air. In chemistry, a reaction has to be balanced, so does alchemy.
It's an equation, Rose. Your output has to be of equal mass to the materials you started with. The base elements have to be similar too, like the radio I fixed. I couldn't make it bigger, or a tree or something.
It's our founding principle. To obtain something of equal value must be lost.
Powerful practitioners of alchemy tend to work for the state military, becoming state alchemists and given codenames based on their specialties. Edward Elric is enrolled in the military as the titular Fullmetal Alchemist.
Fullmetal?
Along with the pocket watch, every one of us is assigned a symbolic second name, depending on your talents, and yours is Fullmetal. The Fullmetal Alchemist.
Sounds heavy. Tell him I like the feel of it. I won't let it weigh me down.
State alchemists are at once revered, reviled, and feared. Seen as dogs of the military, they may join because they want to serve the state or better fund their research, but when war comes a-callin', they're unleashed as human weapons. So, as you might expect, the military at large is pretty shady, and some alchemists in particular.
Tell me this. Where have Alexander and Nina gone to?
I hate prodigies like you, Ed. Too damn perceptive.
Brother!
This guy used his own wife, Al!
This time?
His daughter! And his dog. He transmuted them into that thing. An easy process when you use people, right?
Pretty screwed up, right? Poor Nina. The Elric brothers strive to find a way to restore their bodies and come across rumors about the fabled Philosopher's Stone, which could grant them their desire by bypassing the law of equivalent exchange. The two try to find leads on the stone all over the country and end up running into some pretty desperate people and tragic stories.
What do I have to live for now that I know Kane won't come back? You tell me that, Ed!
You'll have to decide for yourself. Walk on your own. Move forward. You've got a good, strong pair of legs, Rose. You should get up and use them.
There seems to be a connection between the stone and the mysterious red water produced for the purpose of restoring the wealth of a once prosperous town. But that lead ends up a bust, and the Elrics opt to track down the man who may have made lesser versions of the stone for military use. But the more they look into the stone, the deeper and darker the secrets behind it become.
The Sage's Stone, the Celestial Stone, the Great Elixir, the Red Tincture, the Next Element. Did you really think a substance of so many names would be limited to just the form of a stone?
Not only did the military produce their own version of the stone, but they then proceeded to use the red stones in their brutal ethnic cleansing of a region called Ishbal. We're talking wholesale slaughter of innocents to quell a minor rebellion, and that's just the beginning of the insidious secret of the Philosopher's Stone. Its secret ingredient? People!
Silent breed is people!
And almost as bad as that, the Elrics aren't the only ones after the Philosopher's Stone. No, a group of seemingly immortal beings, artificial life called homunculi, are also after it. And what's more, they want very much for the stone to be made, no matter how many lives it takes.
Brother, these people, they're homunculi.
Homunculi?